What's up, creators? It's Curtis, and in this video I'm going to show you how to publish multiple products to a single Etsy listing and do that in bulk. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm over here on my MyDesigns listings page. I'm in a camping collection. I have 10 listings set up, as you can see here. And if I look at the title, I have camping t-shirt, camping shirt, camping sweatshirt, and camping hoodie. So in this case, I want to take these listings. I have 10 of them here, as you can see. I want to take all 10 of them and publish them to Etsy as 3 different products each. So that'll be the Bella 3001 t-shirt. That's going to be the Gildan 18,000 sweatshirt and the Gildan 18,500 hoodie. So those are the 3 products I'm going to choose to publish these listings as. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I already have my mockups generated. As you can see, I have the Bella 3001 t-shirt here. I have the sweatshirt here and the hoodie. This isn't the greatest mockup. We are working on new hoodie mockups, but again, you can see I have the hoodies here. And the last thing is we got the Bella 3001 color chart. These are for the darker colors, and these are more like popular color combos that people like to purchase. So that's what I went with here. And again, we just started adding these to MyDesigns, and we're going to continue to add more and more color charts for more and more products and supporting different color combos. This is the Gildan 18,000 sweatshirt. So you can see here, again, this is the dark color combo. In fact, I'm going to open 2 of these into a different tab. So that way when I'm publishing, I can actually just look at the colors I have selected here and choose them during the publishing process. So I thought that'd be nice to show off. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So again, select all. All my data is set up for this testing purposes. I got the mockups I want. Of course, I'll include size charts during the publishing process. But with that being said, I'm going to hit publish, go to products, choose my Etsy shop. I'm just going to leave this at general neutral adult clothing. I've got all my fields already mapped here. And again, in my tags, you can see camping shirt, camping sweatshirt, camping hoodie, etc. This again is just testing. If I was doing this for real, I'd go into more detail, but it's a good example for testing. So let's go to the next step. I'm going to just start with the t-shirt. So let's go to the t-shirts, the Bella 3001. Choose Swift POD in this case. Now I don't want to use the general mockups that we have, so I'm going to go down here and just select all the product mockups I want for this listing. As you can see there, now I got all of them here. I can just, I'm going to leave this mockup generation on just while I select the colors. So let me actually go out. I'm going to go and see what we got here. So we got black, navy, forest, cardinal, and dark heather. So I got black selected here. Unselect that, cardinal, navy, forest, and I believe the other was the dark heather. So give me a moment to find that. There we go. So now I got all 3 of those, or all of those selected. I'm going to just turn those off and just stick with the mockups that I want. Now this is the exciting part. See the little plus up here? If you're a Pro or Pro Plus member at MyDesigns, then you'll be able to click this little plus button and add another product to this listing. And again, I have 10 different listings selected that I'm publishing to Etsy. So let's go ahead and find that 18,000 sweatshirt. Here it is. So I'm going to select that and choose Swift POD again. And again, I already got these mockups selected. So now I can just choose the colors. So I got black, dark gray heather, navy. We'll go start with those. So black, navy, dark heather. I believe the dark gray heather is just a dark heather. So I'm going to go with that. And now let's go see what else. Got maroon, red, and forest green. So maroon, red, and forest green is right here. So I got all the colors I want for this. I'm probably going to take the 5 and 4XL off. Just stick to small to 3XL. In this case, the same thing, except leave that extra small in the Bella 3001. Now again, I got everything I want. Of course, I could turn on generate these mockup previews so I could see the different colors here. But I think everything looks good, so let's turn that off and stick with my custom mockups. Now one more, we want to get that Gildan 18,500 hoodie. So I'll just go ahead and select that. I'll choose Swift POD again. I'm going to get rid of 5XL, 4XL. And I believe the hoodie has very similar colors to the sweatshirt. So let's just go and get black, navy, forest green, dark heather, and I believe maroon and red. So we'll do that. We'll turn this Irish green off. And I also want to actually add the size charts to each of these. And as you can see up here, I can rotate through the different products I'm adding to this listing and adjust the settings however I see fit. So let's go to the Bella 3001. I'm going to add a size chart, leave it there, and we'll leave it as black. So we'll just go with that, and I'm going to do it to the 18,000 as well. Generate size chart. I'm going to go with this option here. Again, we'll choose probably the black color. Again, you get these previews here. And we'll go with that. So now let's move to the last one, the 18,500. Generate size chart. I'm going to choose the black color. Let's move it to the same size chart so everything looks good. So now I have, I don't know why it's still showing that there. There we go. Everything's good. So now I have all the mockups I want. I got my color charts, I got my size charts, and I got 3 different mockups for the different products I'm offering. I think that's good enough to go. We will expand on that in the future and offer more and more mockup options and color charts and size charts, etc. But this is a pretty good starting point. So now with I think I have all my settings in place. Again, you can just click through these, double check everything, make sure it looks good before you continue to the next step. So in this case, everything looks great. So I'm just going to hit validate and next step. Now this is the pricing page, and if you're not aware, you can edit the pricing on all these products. Not all of these products in bulk, but each of the products individually. So the Bella 3001 here, I could click to the Gildan, edit the pricing here, and click to that Gildan 18,000 and enter it to here. But let's go back to the t-shirt. I got these little features down here. They're really nice. So I'm just going to go with 29, or let's go 24.99, and I'm going to put that on all sizes and all colors. So just apply. As you can see, that has been applied. If you want to go through and adjust like the 2XL to let's say a 27.99, and then maybe the 3XL to 29.99 because they're more expensive, then you can do that. And in this case, everything looks good. Now I'm going to go to the Gildan 18,000 and go through and do this again. So I'll just go with 34.99 for the sweatshirt. On the 2XL, I'm going to go up to 37.99. And then the 3XL, we will go $39.99 and apply. Again, this is all sizes. That was the 3XL, but all sizes, all colors, and then all the other options are done. So you can see here. Now the last one is the hoodie. I'm going to click on it here. All sizes, all colors. I'm going to go $39.99. Replace, and then let's go with the 2XL. Let's put it at $41.99. And 3XL, I'm going to go $42.99. And that's done. So again, I can click through each of these, make sure the pricing's where I want it. And when you feel happy with that, you can click next step. And this last page is for your review. You can click through each of the products here. You can see down here the details adjust. So you can see sizes, colors that are selected, who the print partner is, the product type. And you can do that for each of these to make sure they look good. And then you can preview and kind of review each of your listings, like the title, description, and tags, to make sure everything looks good. Now it shows just the primary mockup here, which is okay for now. But of course, when I publish it, it's going to include all those mockups and generate those size charts for me. So in this case, I like what I see. I'm going to go ahead and click publish. And now MyDesigns will queue up all those different actions. It's going to go out to Etsy and create those 10 different listings. And then inside each of these listings, we're going to have those 3 different product options. So when that is done, I'll move over to Etsy and show you what that looks like. Alright, so we have 2 listings left. Well, it looks like they're done. So these are all published, and I can confirm that by going over to the jobs page. And you can see successfully completed the 10 designs. So now I'm going to go back over to my Etsy shop and refresh this. I should see the 10 designs down here in draft. So there you go. You can see all 10 of them. Now if I click into one of these, you'll be able to see that I got the t-shirt mockup, the sweatshirt mockup, the hoodie mockup, the 2 color charts we chose, the size chart generated for each of the products, and the main thumbnail. So I'm going to scroll down. You got the description here and the title. Where is the title? Right here. Everything looks good. The tags. Now again, you can see the variants. This is really exciting. So on the t-shirt, all the sizes and colors we chose are here. The maroon, the red, the dark heather, and the forest green in this case are actually coming from the sweatshirt. That's why they're turned off. So I do not recommend turning those on. You don't need to. Your t-shirt is going to have the colors you selected. So if I scroll down, you got t-shirts, all the different variants and different colors that we offer. And now if I keep going, you'll see sweatshirts down here. And of course, all the SKUs are set up properly with MyDesigns so that when someone orders this on Etsy, it routes through us to the printer accordingly and accurately. Now, of course, the hoodies here. So I'm going to actually just publish this listing so I can show you what it actually looks like on Etsy. So let's go view that listing. So again, here are the mock-ups. Pretty good, except for the hoodie. Color charts are great. They do really well on Etsy. So I do recommend you use these, especially the fact that we can present your design on all the different colors in a realistic manner. That's huge. Then, of course, the size charts, as you can see here. Now, here's where it gets exciting. You see everything's here. The sizes. Select an option. Now you can see t-shirts, all the different sizes we chose, sweatshirts with all the different sizes we chose, and hoodies. Now, if I select, let's say, a t-shirt, you'll see that I only have the t-shirt colors available here, which is exactly what you want. Now, if I go over to the sweatshirt, you can see those colors are a bit different, and I only have the sweatshirt colors available. Now, the hoodie, again, same thing. And what's really good about this multi-product publishing, I mean, there's so many benefits to it, but one of the big ones is instead of creating, you know, in this case, 30 different listings and paying all those listing fees to Etsy, you create 10 listings to have proper titles, proper keywords, proper tags. You'll get way more exposure. A lot more people will find your listing. They're looking for the product they want because you offer it. So whether it's a hoodie, a sweatshirt, or a t-shirt, it's here, a part of the same listing. So if someone clicks through to this listing, there's a good chance that if you have the product they want and it looks presentable, they're going to purchase it. So that's one thing I highly recommend you take advantage of. This multi-product feature is amazing. I'm already generating sales from it, and I barely started publishing these less than a week ago. So that's a really good sign. I'm excited to see what you guys can do with it. But that's it for this video. If you have any questions at all, let me know by leaving a comment below. I will talk soon.